Hi, welcome to my channel. It's Jess with Love to Plan with Jess. If this is your first time here, thank you for checking out my channel. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. Today, we're gonna set up my March monthly for my catch-all planner. This is where I put all of my plans for the month. And today I'm going to decorate using scrapbook paper, and we're going to decorate around the border of the page. I did this back in, I think it was October, because I remember it was like Halloween scrapbook paper. And I basically cut the scrapbook paper out so that it goes all along the border and down the center of the page. So we're gonna give that a try with this fun scrapbook paper and see how it goes. I am not sure if I remember exactly how I did this back in October, and I didn't rewatch that video. So we're going to kind of wing it again and hope that we are able to make this work. So I think the first thing that I'm going to do is we're going to put these pages pretty close together. And I'm going to use the full length of the scrapbook paper here. And then I have another sheet that we can like add to over on this side. We might actually be able to use some of the scraps here. I'm not sure if that's gonna work or not, but I do have a second page. But what I need to do first, I think I'm going to just cut this top strip here. So we're just going to line these pages up. So it looks like I'm gonna wanna make a cut right about here. So let's make that first cut. I have my paper trimmer here. And let's give it a go. All right, I think that is pretty good. Now I realize that the top of the scrapbook paper is kind of cut off, and I could like use a second row where it's not cut off at the top, but I think that we're gonna be okay with having it cut off like that. I think I'm all right with that. Okay, the next piece is going to be coming down the side. So now I'm just going to measure and we're gonna cut right about here. So again, we'll take my paper trimmer and we're going to cut right about there. All right, so far, so good. Now to get this middle piece, I'm going to want to sort of line this up as if the page were together and see where I need to cut it. So it looks like I'm going to cut here and here. So let's make a mark right here and a mark right here, and that's going to give us that center piece. All right, let's see how we did with that one. All right, I think that that looks pretty good. For this piece, I don't want, I'm not sure if I'm in frame, let's see. Yes. Okay, so for this little piece, I don't want to use this cut off shamrock, and I don't want to use this one because it's going to be the same as this one. So I think what we're going to do is, I think if I cut it right here and then we just use this as the edge, then that will line up pretty perfectly. So I'm going to make sure this is lined up correctly. And sort of line this up with the edge of the page. And let's give it a cut right about here. All right, that is pretty perfect. And now I think it might be easier if I can keep this whole piece intact. So let's see, how am I going to do that? We will put this here. We're going to want to cut right about here, but we want to leave like this strip. So I'm going to try and give myself a guide of right about here. And let's see if I can make this work. So I'm going to cut here, but only up until right about there. And I don't know if this is gonna work, guys. We're going to cut here to right about there, and I think I'll just finish the rest of it with scissors. So I have a pair of scissors here. And let's see. Have a feeling that's not going to be perfect, but let's see how I did. All right, so actually I think that's pretty good. I can make that work. Okay, so I'm going to glue these pieces down and cut the little strips off of the bottom. And then all we have to do is grab a small strip for this bottom piece right here. So I am going to glue these down and cut these pieces off, and I'll be right back. I'm back. We have everything glued down and trimmed. Now we just need to get this little piece along this bottom edge. And I'm not sure the best way to go about that. I should be able to just, cut a strip along here. It's not going to line up perfectly, but I think I'll be okay with that. So what I'm going to do is just cut a small strip along the bottom here. So we'll cut it right about there. And we're just going to get this teeny tiny strip to add to the bottom. So we're just going to put this down here at the bottom. It's not really going to line up perfectly, but I think I'm gonna be okay with that. I could run it all the way along the bottom, and then it won't really matter that it's not lined up here. Maybe we could do that. So we can just put it here and kind of line it all the way up along the bottom, and it's going to kind of fit perfectly right in this space. Oh, I think that looks so fun. Okay, I'm gonna punch the center, and I'll be right back and we'll do some decorating. We have the center punched, and now it's time to decorate. How would it look if we put like the days of the week and these date stickers in here with this color? It's, I mean, a very light shade of green. I am planning to use these stickers from Amber Plants Her Day. This was from the Advent calendar, and I kind of feel like these colors go pretty well together. Another option is Dated Basics Volume 3 by Kelva Plan, to use like this darker green. Let's see how the Planner Kate stickers look if we put these here. These are pretty easy to remove if I don't like them. So let's just put a couple. And then just for comparison, we can put a Tuesday here. I think we're gonna go with the Planner Kate ones. So we'll put the days of the week up here, and then I'm going to redate the monthly also, just to add a little bit of color in the center of the page. Oh, this is absolutely not a necessary step. The days of the week and the dates are already on this calendar, and they are correct. So it's not like I'm using an older calendar where I have to redate it, but I just thought that it would be fun and look nice to add a little bit more color. Now this part's gonna take a while, so I'm going to either speed it up or do this off camera. But I'm just gonna put these date stickers in here, 1 through 31. I really like how that looks. Next, let's put the holidays in. So we have quite a few holidays. And I have both black and white and color holidays. This is from Dated Basics Volume 2 by Kelva Plan. And I think we'll take maybe the St. Patrick's Day and the first day of spring from these color ones. So we'll put St. Patrick's Day. I'm gonna have to cover up a little bit. Under here because the sticker is not as wide as this St. Patrick's Day. I'll put that there. And spring begins. We're gonna put a first day of spring sticker here. I don't know about you, but I cannot wait for spring. It can't get here soon enough. There we go. Another one that I'm excited about is daylight savings. Daylight savings beginning. I don't like losing the hour of sleep, but I love when it's late. I hate when it gets dark super early. It is already starting to stay lighter later. It's probably not getting dark until about 6 o'clock now, which is great, but pretty soon it'll be 7:30 before it gets dark, which will be awesome. So we'll put this here, daylight savings begins. And then we have Easter and Good Friday. So put Good Friday here and Easter here. And I think that's going to be it for the stickers that I have. I don't think I have stickers for the rest of these holidays. Next, let's get boxes in for my plans, which is kind of the whole point of this, right? So I have Mojo Jojo Spring 2.0, and there are these like green, light green, and copper boxes. So we're gonna just use a mix of those. I'll probably use some of the dot stickers to mark soccer and my son's soccer and my paydays. So let's do my son's soccer. So I think he only has this first week of March, Tuesday and Thursday, and then I think he's done until the beginning of April. And then I have 2 paydays, so we'll use this like darker green color. And paydays, oh, there's 3 of them this month. Yay, 3 paydays. The first, so if you get paid every 2 weeks, I think there are 2 months out of the year where you get 3 paydays, and that's always really exciting. Let's see what else I have going on. So on the 1st, I am going to be coming home from a business trip. So we'll put a box right here for that. On the 4th, my son has a dentist appointment. So I'll put a box here for that. On the 5th, he doesn't have school, and I think I'll just take like a no school sticker. These are Planner Kate, no school. Let's take this light green one for the 5th. And then the 25th through the 29th is his spring break. And usually I use washi for that. So let me go find some washi. I have some green washi from Live Love Posh. So we will use that just to note the spring break. So I'll put the washi Monday through Friday, and I'll just sort of go around that Good Friday sticker on the bottom. So I'll just take my knife and kind of cut around it. And let's take a box to note spring break. And on the 12th, we have our cleaners. So let's take this box for the cleaners. And I think that's gonna be everything. It looks super cute. Let's add a couple of fun little decorations. Now I don't want it to look too crazy, but I also don't want it to be so plain in the center here. So we have both some icon stickers and some quotes. I think a quote over here would be good. Kind of like this Shamrocks and Shenanigans. That's kind of cute. Let's see if we can put this one over here on this side of the page, and maybe we'll put, we have so many shamrocks on the page already, so maybe we can put like a pot of gold with it. Or should we put this this gnome guy? I think he's super cute. going to be a little big. Can put him over here, kind of in between Sunday and Monday. And then put Shamrocks and Shenanigans over here. And let's white this line out. I just noticed we have some sun coming in, so I'll adjust the blinds real quick. There we go. Got rid of that sun. And I want something right here. I love that Amber adds these little like space filler, I don't know what they're called, little space filler pieces. I'll put one over here. And then how about this like coin here? Okay, now for this side, do we want another quote or should we just do a couple of these icons? I could do this rainbow. That would be cute. Will it fit? Oh no. Jumped right on the page. Let's cut this white off the bottom here. Okay, let's put this rainbow right here. So cute. And maybe we'll add one of these over here just so that we have one on the side of the page also. Let's cut it though. Put it like there and maybe here. I think I'm going to put this "I pinch back" quote down here along the bottom because we don't have anything here, and you know, I don't have any plans. I don't need that space. I don't need to put any boxes there or anything. So just to kind of balance out and have a quote on this side, let's put one like right here. And again, I'll just white this line out. I'm just gonna put a couple more of these decorations. Again, I'm going to use up some of the spaces where I don't have any plans, so we can put the pot of gold down there on the 30th. And maybe a little hat right here. And what do you think this is? Is this like green beer maybe? Put that like over here. I'll just cut this off the bottom. All right, I think that's gonna do it for the decoration. You know what? I wanna add March, maybe March 2024, or at least just March up here. So I have these March stickers. These also came from Dated Basics Volume 2. And what if we take this one and just put it right here? And we can take the 2024. The 2024 is kind of big. Yeah, it's going to be too big. I think we're going to just leave the year out and we'll just have March there. I think that's going to do it for my catch-all monthly for March. I think this one came out absolutely adorable. It is so stinking cute. I am really, really happy with how it turned out. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button. If you'd like to see more of my videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye!